start. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Uh, I'm not messing with transition screen right now. Hey, I'm assuming everybody can hear us. If not,
I don't see the stream anywhere.
I don't see the stream anywhere either.
Oh, there it goes. It's up now.
All right. Well, we've been back here for a few minutes talking, but I don't know what the hell just happened there. I could tell at the bottom on my mixer, it wasn't picking me up, but it was picking up Mike and Mark. Now I've got to run around and find, oh, there's my chat right there. Let me pop that out. Oh, okay. Now let's do this show.
Right.
Shit.
All right, up to you for buffet now, SD.
Okay, finally. I apologize for that. Hey, it wouldn't be me, if I didn't do some shit like that. You know what? I'm not doing a buffet because my mind is like gone now. Okay, here's buffet. Pods for life. Pods for life, baby. Pods for life and high Nick juice is what I'm rolling right now. So that's all I can tell you. Audio is good. Everybody can hear everybody. Yes. It shouldn't be a new 229. It should be a new 228, I hope. But
228.
I know. I'm not touching anything, PK. Shit. It's probably you that somehow tainted my freaking feed.
Yep.
But I'm going to let that one slide. So what's going on, folks? I hope everybody's doing good on this Tuesday evening. Tonight I was actually, it seems like for months now, we've been trying to do what we can, covering all of the business at hand when it comes up, with everything from the states to the government to keeping up with all the rallies going on and everything. But tonight I was kind of thinking, earlier today, I was thinking, you know what? I just want to do a casual show tonight. I need a casual show on my channel tonight. I know we've done a couple of them, but I just felt like kicking back a little bit because the shit it's depressing, man. I'll tell you how my day really got depressing, and it's something that Mike had to do. But I received an email from Mike, like many of you also did, stating that they can't really deal with any New Yorkers anymore. And that's sad. When you get an email like that and you can't even really take care of your own people anymore, that's jacked up. Hold on, I'm looking here real quick. Are we still? Everything's still good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay. So I seen that, and then, kind of after I seen that email, I was like, you know what? I can't do another show tonight, at least not tonight, about everything negative that's going on. I know that might be kind of sad and unfair to say, but
That's very sad and unfair. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I should be, but I just I can't do it tonight.
Can I clarify something?
But you can, and I know that's not. I guess just seeing that email, Mike, it's just disturbing to have to see that kind of email. But I know there's a backstory to it.
So, what's it?
Marvin, I'm going to tell you something. I was really wanting to light into you tonight, but I think I'm even going to give you the night off tonight. I mean, even you old folks have got to chill every once in a while, so I'm going to give you your chill tonight.
What's up, my Latino brother, Rodrigo?
Where's Rodrigo at?
I think that's how you say his name.
Nah, there's might not be. I don't know. What was you going to say, Mike?
Oh, I was going to say, the reason being that for New York is New York has implemented a 20% tax on New Yorkers. And we have been trying to get all info, and they don't want to help us at all. It's like they want us to sell the liquids without applying the tax so they could screw us.
Yeah.
It almost seems, or it could be that they just don't even know how to implement this 20% tax, so that we don't get in trouble with law. We're just not going to sell to New Yorkers, so we have no other choice. But what we're doing is we've been working for the past week. We're opening up a location outside of New York. So this way the products will be shipped from a different location outside of New York. So this way that tax won't be implemented to New Yorkers. So for further information, if any New Yorkers need anything, all you got to do is just there's a message thing, info at hitthatjuice.com, and someone will take care of you for any New Yorker.
I still hate to hear that shit though, man. Just it's like every damn week we're always hearing something.
All right.
And it's just
this could be a temporary thing, or we'll see. But until we get better clarification on this 20% tax, which they don't even want to explain it, they're just saying you need to enforce it. But with a credit card processor doing it online, it's kind of a little bit difficult to do that. Yeah. Comparing to a vape shop would be different, because a vape shop could just add a 20% tax because they're obviously just selling to New Yorkers. But for e-commerce site, we're selling to different states. So it's a little bit difficult to do that.
Well, I told you we're going to be all over the place tonight. I got to get this one out. So earlier today, I was sent a video that I didn't know if Mark or Mike had seen, but I shared it to them. If y'all do not know this, you're going to hear it tonight. UL's got a new pod system coming out called the Crown Pod System.
Gotta milk that crown, don't you?
Oh my God. So I know people are probably going, oh my God, another freaking pod system. But as y'all all know, as popular as the Caliburn was, anytime UL does something with the pod system, it always kind of gets me excited. Because again, the Caliburn was just like, I mean, as simple as it is, it was groundbreaking because there's so many people that love it, and the coil that's in it. Not many people have replicated that right there. You can pretty much say, hands down, it is the best pod system out on the market.
Yep.
But
one second.
Go ahead.
Stan, this has nothing to do with Texas. This has to do with, because I'm in New York selling in New York, that tax. Go ahead.
So they got the Crown Pod coming out. And for any of y'all that are interested, hold on, let me read this real quick. Now, this kind of explains something real quick. Thank you for the donation there, Boy Get Adult Store. I see about what part of the country he's in now.
We know.
Thank you for the donation there. Buy a small beer ST, be happy, and keep positive. I'm always trying to keep positive, but there's sometimes, even myself, I want to let my hair down on here, you know. But, so, we've got the Crown Pod system coming out, and basically what this is, after watching the video, it's an answer to this, the RPM 40. It's an answer.
Think it's an answer? I don't think it's an answer to that.
Well, I don't want to say it's an answer, but I think it's something that they had to get their version of.
I'll tell you, I know what it is.
Okay.
It's not an answer to that.
Well,
all it is a Caliburn, double the size.
It's on steroids, though.
It's a Caliburn on steroids. Yeah. That's it. It's not a pod mod where you could adjust the wattage like that.
True, you can't adjust.
And it's not a replaceable coil mod.
True.
It's not an AIO.
And I guess the reason why I say it's kind of their answer to it, simply because if you look at the tip on it, the tip resembles these type devices. Right. That is true, though. The pod is going to be disposable. It's going to be like a Caliburn thing, but it's much larger. It's going to have two different coils that are going to activate at two different wattages. You're going to have one that's like 12 to 18 and another one that's 18 to 23 or 25 or something.
They're both mesh. One is a 1 ohm. The other one's a 0.6 ohm mesh. The 1 ohm is for MTL. The other one is more for a direct lung. and on the pod itself, there's an airflow controller to
Yes.
adjust for airflow on it. It's basically double the size of a Caliburn. That's what it is. Even the battery size is double the size.
Yeah, it's 1250, I believe, on milliamp for the battery.
Was it 12 or was it 11?
I think it's 1250 on
Yeah.
it. So it's a good size battery. So again, I know a lot of people are going, "Oh my God, another freaking pod way of talking about it." Well,
Okay.
in my eyes, I love Caliburn. I love it to death. And for UL to be backing that, I'm curious to see this new one because I'm curious to see, wow, is this going to be a pod that's going to be as popular as the Caliburn was? And I guess we'll soon find out. I don't know exactly when this thing's coming out, but I'm certain it's got to be any day now.
Quick shout out to Moxley. Happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do a sexy dance for you later after the show. Thank you.
Oh,
Another thing about the crown thing, it's not shaped like the RPM 40. It's basically shaped like the Caliburn, but bigger.
yeah.
So.
But it's going to be. I definitely got to get my hands on one just to see what's up with it. But I don't know. For a lot of people, I'm certain are going, ugh, I don't give a shit about it. And you can very well be like that, but some folks are still a little stoked on different type pods. But did anything new come in that's like worth a damn this week?
What's today?
Today would be Tuesday.
No, nothing this week.
No, sir.
I believe
Ooh, yeah.
Thursday the new Asmodus RTA will be here. Kind of.
Oh, that single coil or the once long?
Yeah, kind of curious to see that one. That's a different looking little bit of an atomizer there, but man, other than that, I hadn't really seen anything, other than some different juice. But Mark, you still got the juice coming in like crazy from all the.
No, I got all my juice I bought.
Did you?
Finally done. I did start using the topside light today in swamp mode.
Oh, wow, you haven't used it like that yet?
No, and I will say that feature that he has on here, where you can't squonk it. Like if you try to squonk it now, the juice is not going to pump out. I forgot to put this little tip on here, and I closed it, and I kept fucking trying to pump it. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? And like, oh shit, I forgot to put the little nozzle on there. Thankfully, the juice didn't pump out all over the fucking battery. So
they can't.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know if you know there's a valve in there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, but without the valve, I thought it might have pumped out and leaked everywhere, but not the case, which is nice.
Yeah. I actually filmed my video today for it, which is tomorrow.
That'll be sweet. I do see Brian in chat.
It's the first mod. It's the first device that I actually trashed of Brian's. I mean, seriously, I trashed it.
Well,
good job, Brian. Thank you.
Brian, I'm glad you could attend for this one. So.
And then another cool thing I liked, the reason I didn't want to use it as a squonker, because I didn't feel like building an RDA. So I went on my shelf. I was looking for an RDA that had a squonk pin. And I said, oh, wait a minute. I could just take a screwdriver with my build already still in it and just turn that screw and turn it into a squonker. That was really cool. The shit you learn when no one has a presentation video to show you.
Well, see, I would kind of look at it as you've got special privileges over some because you get to hang out with Brian beyond video land. But I figured you would have known that with the little valve thing.
Well, I think someone said it, but I didn't. I thought that screw might have came out, so I'm thinking, okay, how the hell am I gonna get the screw out with a build in there?
Hold on, I got to read this one. About to lose it. Hold on, let me go back. ST, did you review the Zenith Pro Mark review? Sucked.
What the fuck is that?
Hold on, where's it at? Sal Tobalax.
Sal, you can fucking suck it. How's that?
I do agree with you, Sal. Mark's videos are getting on the subpar.
1 second, guys. Tom, you're muted.
It was pretty bad.
I was muted earlier, Tom. I think now you are. So
yeah, Tom's muted.
No, I do not have the news. For some reason, they didn't send the Zenith or the new little Podden, whatever the hell it is. They didn't send that. I don't know why, but oh well.
Pardon.
Um,
Dun,
oh, I was going to say something to Moxley. I guess she's still in here. They're about to have a pretty exciting weekend coming up. So they're having the Vape Expo over there. I know that Matt and V and what Grim and I think Kent,
Is
Twisted Misses.
Bogan going there too?
I think Bogan's going also. So she's going to get to hang out with a lot of folks that I guess she typically wouldn't really get to hang out with, other than I know Bogan's gone over there, I think, a time or two, but
Nope.
she'll get to hang out with the whole crew over there. So that'll be pretty cool. I don't, Moxley, if you're in here, I think we were talking about this other night. Is this event supposed to be pretty big or is this kind of a smaller event? I really don't know. I haven't heard much about it.
Welcome to Sheboygan.
I knew Brian was going to write something. It's the little ideas that I love figuring out. Thanks for the love. Glad you were honest, Mike. Uh-oh. I don't know about all that shit.
The only thing that is that Jay Hayes might get upset because I actually used a hammer on it.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah. Jay will be doing a video on you pretty soon for...
He owns a copyright to the hammer.
For taking this shit there, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Take it away, Sid.
You're VIP with all the folks. Well, there you go. Well, I mean, you are roughly what? You're the biggest person on YouTube over New Zealand, correct? I heard Vegas was a bust. Yeah, well, Brian,
the big event, I guess, in Vegas.
That's right. We were talking about that the other night too. I think that expos are kind of a thing of the past now, at least the vaping ones, but
who's got the profile version 1.5 and is the top AF slanted? I've never gotten a profile version 1.5. I don't know about you guys.
No.
You guys got the profile?
No, I've been waiting on the what am I waiting on? My mind ain't thinking right now.
Waiting on the. I don't think we're gonna get it because we're gonna release that info on Joel.
Yep, Joel. We got like a lot of things. We'll talk about the Joel situation later.
Yeah, I didn't want to have to do this. I really didn't.
Well, we're kind of doing it because he didn't send us one.
Well, let's just hold on before we get cranked up on that shit. So, let's see. I'd like to think so, ST. I'm definitely known as new. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't really know of anybody else that's bigger than you over there, correct? But I can't keep up with who is who in YouTube all over the place. But
yeah, Rachel. Mine wasn't. Meanwhile, Otofo messaged me and told me it is slanted. I'm like, what? That little tiny little slant that doesn't do nothing because the airflow is beneath that slant. He had nothing to say.
Hold on, Angel. Hold on. I was kind of hoping he was going to be in this chat, but I hadn't. Is he in here?
Angel Gomez?
No, Joel.
Oh, Joel.
I mean, I'd love for him to be in the chat, but
I'd be shocked if he's in chat.
I guess I would be too, actually. So what? Oh, you know what? I got an email, and I got like so many things going on in my head at the moment.
Oh, just to make things clear, the situation with Joel has nothing to do with the profile.
No.
This is some other stuff.
Welcome to Sheboygan.
I got too many damn different things going on. I know he's in here. I guess I'm going to read it just like this because... So Charlie, we all know who Charlie is out there in YouTube. He emailed me and he wanted to pass on. He says, got something advocacy related to see if you could share on the show tonight or any other live shows. He says the FDA officially reopened the PMTA comment period after the White House meeting, probably with some encouragement from Trump. But we need people to comment bad. So far, there's only 620 comments. This isn't a survey. It's an official part of the FDA's rulemaking process. And if the PMTA requirements don't change, May of 2020 will be the end of our industry. So, y'all need to go over. Man, I wish. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to forward this over. Mike, if I forward this over to you, can you pull the link out of it?
Yeah.
All right, give me just a second.
Where are you forwarding it? Do it on Messenger.
That's what I'm going to do.
Welcome to Sheboygan.
Sheboygan. No, this has nothing to do with DAVPO. That's nothing to do with companies. So let me know when you send it.
Okay. Let me do this.
And this is what now? This is the FDA opened up the commenting?
Yes. I wish Charlie was still in here.
Maybe he's looking for it.
Let me do this. Where is that?
Mark, anything to add to this?
I don't even know what he's talking about, to be honest with you, because I was too busy reading chat. What are you talking about?
Guppy's asking no advocacy tonight. Are you
No
serious?
advocacy tonight.
What were we just talking about?
Good job, ST. Way to fuck up the show.
Yep.
No, I mean, I did want to. Charlie sent that. So, okay, Mike, there you go.
All right.
I did want to do that.
I can't pay attention to the show when you're in chat asking me questions and making comments. I can't focus.
What is he asking you about?
Brian wants to know how much he has to pay me to give him a good review.
You can't just send a screenshot and expect me to copy the link.
Oh.
Forget it now.
I don't know what I was thinking. Never mind.
Old people. You see with old people?
I know, but I got other things going on here at the moment, too. Oh, Mikey, Mike.
The drop is not being made anymore because the drop V2 is being released right there. There you go, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie is in chat, by the way.
Charlie's in chat.
Charlie, put that link up in chat so people can click on that.
I don't think he can put it up in chat. He needs a wrench.
Okay, well, I'm going to give him a wrench.
There you go. Charlie's going to get a wrench so he can put up a link.
There you go, Charlie. Do your thing. Oh, man. I got Brad hitting me up while I'm trying to. I got too many folks hitting me up all at once. All right, never mind. So what else good is happening at the moment? I know I can't even have a calm show because I'm sitting here.
This show's been like derailed from the beginning.
I know it has.
This link thing that you wanted me to share, and you sent me a picture.
I know I did.
So
see, that's what happens. See, my head
derailed your own show.
I derailed it in my head after I had to do this restart just because of this whatever crazy reason. Because when I opened it right back up, the audio was working correctly. So, hey, we all have our bad days with this. So, other than that, I did have to give y'all the smooth transition part. I mean, it just comes with the program here.
I want some more info on what Mark's using.
I got the evil dildo.
What do you think about it?
I think it's like the smallest dual 21700. This thing's fucking tiny.
Put it next to another mod, like a dual 18650, for example.
You
mean I threw them all in the garbage?
The D barrel from Smoke. And you see the D barrel is taller.
Do you still have your 21700
Odin?
Boxer?
I got the Odin right here.
Yep. No, not Odin. Just grab oh, look at that. The Odin is all right. It's shorter than the Odin.
Yeah, it's really.
So it's the same. It's probably the same height as the Boxer 21700.
It feels exactly like whatchamacallit, what's the Omer mod?
The
The
rudder.
rudder with a little bit of a bump in it.
Oh yeah, this
That's
shit.
what it feels like.
Yep. Devin, yes, black intakes are in stock right now. Black intakes. Black intakes and cocos. Anybody wants a cocoa? They're in stock on Hit That Juice.
Yeah, these cocos are awesome, man.
So that mod is now. Do you have? I know you love the rudder. Do you have a rudder?
You know what? I for some weird reason I can't find it. I had like 4 of them.
You
And I
threw
don't
them in
know
the garbage.
if got them.
He
No,
did.
I kept them. The other thing that's like the battery door on here is so weird. So when I got it, I put the batteries in.
I seen you
And
do
I'm
this
like,
other night. Yeah, that's
yeah,
pretty
I'm like,
crazy.
what the hell? And I'm like, nothing's on the bottom, but the contacts are on this, so it slides together.
Mark,
And then what's
you never got the Wismic one?
yeah, but this one's a little bit different from the Wismec
I have.
because you put the batteries into the mod, not into the door, like on the Wismec.
Hold on, let me.
All right, but are the batteries secure without that door being on? Or are they just kind of laying in there?
They're kind of just sitting in there. If you kind of shake it, they'll fall out.
Okay, I didn't know how secure they were.
And then when you sit it down on your tabletop, the mod actually sits on the lever. They didn't make the lever flush. So when you put it down, you'll feel the mod sitting on the lever, which is kind of weird.
Why can't I find my?
Yeah, I know the one Mike's talking about. Like you load the batteries into the door and then you slide the door on. You could do 2 batteries.
Wismic ones.
So everything kind of relies on that little lever, and if that little lever ever goes out, the whole mod is just going to be. But aside from that, this thing is really sweet.
Dude, I had 2 of them, and I don't know where they are.
I don't know why they didn't push it. Like
Maybe I gave them away. Oh.
Oh, let me ask you that. Why did you go with that particular color?
it was the only one available. And I know Angela would probably love the purple. I'm gonna give it to her probably and buy another one. I'm gonna get a black one.
What do you think?
I'm gonna buy another one though for sure.
What do you think about the board on it? I mean, is it like cheesy or just kind of like
of their previous board on the whatchamacallit.
That Valerian mod, right?
Yeah. But it's fucking tiny. Like I was shocked at how small it was.
Now you said the door opens up on you?
No, when you set it down,
it gets caught.
No, it just the lever sticks out. So the lever hits the table. So it doesn't pop open because you got to push the lever sideways. But just kind of odd when you put it on the table, you could feel it sitting on the lever and not the
actual, a wobble almost.
Yeah, a little bit of a wobble.
Hey Charlie, do me a favor. I made you a wrench. Can you drop those links in that you had sent me earlier, if you don't mind?
Hold on, Charlie. Real quick, can you drop those links?
I mean, if you're gonna have
a wrench, he's probably just in chat. He's not listening to the stream.
You better be.
Here we go.
See, I was wanting a comparison next to the Boxer.
You have a Boxer 21700.
Mark does.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's Mark. Why don't you?
He's like in La La Land right now.
What?
Where's your Boxer 21700?
I have the triple 21.
You had the dual 21 at some point.
Are you positive?
Yeah. Didn't you have a dual 21700?
No, I don't think. Oh wait, I do. I think it's in the kitchen.
Dude, didn't you throw that out too?
No, I think it's in the kitchen.
Why is it in the kitchen? I know he's not using it.
I think Angela uses it.
That's right. She does like the Boxer.
Oh, PK, that's rude. That Charlie says, yes, I got it, SD. I heard that, Mike.
He is listening there a little bit.
He's listening.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Same size.
All right, do it like no. Just up.
Okay. The bottoms.
The bottoms, yeah.
I don't want to get juice everywhere, but
all right. That's pretty small. It's like a runner. It's a 21700.
That is small, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Charlie just put a link in chat for everyone.
There we go. Well, wow, that thing would that'll really fit your hand pretty good because when I seen the picture of it on the internet, it seemed to be more of like a tri battery type setting to it, even though I know it was only dual, but the way it was built. But that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guppy is asking me a question here. Why don't I use the Rebirth RTA anymore?
What?
Because I'm in love with this RTA, the intake dual.
Yep. No, I haven't, Mark. I have not seen that, but I have heard about it. I heard it was like not really a slap in the face, but have y'all got a chance to see that doc Broken yet on Netflix?
What broke it? What broke?
It's something about, I think, about Jewel and all that.
No, I can't watch that stuff, man. It just pisses me off. I don't.
I've noticed a few people on Facebook commenting about it here and there, not really saying just a whole lot about it, but I haven't had a chance to watch it. But yeah, it does. Some of that stuff just it'll kind of piss you off sitting there watching it.
Ooh,
You
look
have
what
to be a
Tyson.
wrench to post links. Thank you.
Look what Tyson just wrote. He said that pre-order for the red Odins aren't on Vapor Cloud right now.
Oh man, those look fucking sweet. I gotta get one.
Wow, now you finally don't have to clickbait people on that stuff like you did with your video.
Yep.
Have you got a lot of views off that one so far?
I don't think so.
I figured you would just with that particular color.
Damn straight.
It's the company that the people hate the most are the videos that get the most views for Smoke.
Oh man, that is no lie. It is crazy.
Everyone hates Smoke, but on those videos they get so many views.
Mm-hmm. What, smoke videos in general?
Yeah.
Videos.
Dude, I was so late to the game. I wasn't even going to do it, but I just went ahead and did one anyway. I did the video on the RPM not too long ago. And for a channel my size, I've already got over 3,000 views on it, and it's just steadily growing. Every day it's getting bigger and bigger. And it's
Dude, the views is still...
Yeah, it's crazy. Because the thing's been out for a while now, so...
I think I'm at like 300,000 right now, views on that one. It's ridiculous. It just keeps growing every week.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you look, well, I think right now Mike has the highest views on that particular video, and then I think Matt's in second or something like that.
I think I'm first and Rip is second. I think.
Okay. Shit ton of views on that thing. What was that? Dashbait post that ST posted what? The thing that Charlie's posting?
What? I'm lost.
That blue is pretty
Yep,
badass.
that's someone asked if I had another color, but this one is the Boxer 21700.
Oh, that
I only got one classic, got it in black, but I have the blue and I got a black of the 21700s.
If you want to see it in the black, that's the black one right there, the 20. Man, I use that thing like crazy right there.
I like 21700 duals, but there's something about the size of this, the Dual 18. I freaking love it.
It is no lie. When I got my hands on that after messing with these, it's like, holy crap.
Yeah, even though this one's small, it does got a lot of weight to it, though. It is pretty heavy.
Yeah, the little classic, man, these things are so small. I mean, just feel so good in the hand.
I'm gonna check out. I might have to get another one. I need to have a spare one of these.
My favorite one is the older one with the SX chip in there, the 350. That's for some reason my favorite. I don't know why.
Now, what is that? Is that a 21 or is that a 18650?
It's an 18.
Okay.
But something about that chip I really like.
No joke. I have. Are they all here? Where are they all? Yeah. There and there. I have stacks and stacks of boxes. Yeah. There's my triple.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Oh, you know what? We can't talk about boxes because then you're gonna have that one guy that's gonna say that we're getting paid to talk about it. So that's not.
Boxer did have a nice sale this past weekend too.
Yeah, they did. They had a damn good one. Somebody just asked a question. Let me find it again. Did you guys see the Ryan Hall's downfall of vaping video? I did not get a chance to
No, not
see
yet.
it, but I heard it's pretty good though.
Jerry's saying, have you checked your channel? Your YouTube channels have been removing subs again. Yeah, I saw there's a little post on top in the Creator Studio saying that they're going to start going through channels to start taking out all the like fake subs and also the subscribers that are not active anymore, people that used to be on YouTube. They're going to start minusing out.
Well, you know what? I had, I think two or three separate emails, and it was funny because they all came in around the same time. And it was like last week. Somebody said that they had been unsubbed from my channel like 3 or 4 times. And every time they sub back, it just keeps unsubbing them. They don't understand what's going on with it. And that's just a YouTube thing.
YouTube's a failure when it comes down to that shit. There's so many people. I see it in comments. Like, dude, I haven't seen. I thought you stopped doing videos. I haven't been seeing videos come up, and I noticed YouTube unsubscribed me. I always get that comment from people.
ST Rebels are smaller. You know what? It's funny because I never really heard anything negative about the Rebel mods, but
are those like the UK versions of the Boxer?
yes.
Okay.
But I noticed this past week there was a few people. I don't know if they just put a new one out or something, but there was some people having some issues with it, like some major issues.
Yep. I have a Rebel. It's nice and everything, but it's a tip over mod. Everything just tips, so I can't use it because of that.
Yeah.
It's just the way they should have made this flat on the bottom, because because of your Addy sitting here, it's top heavy, and it just one little touch and it just tipped over on me now.
Yeah.
Putting it there.
Rolls over.
Yeah, it's a tip over mod. It's a shame too.
Didn't Yee have one that was similar to that
Yeah,
would tip over real easy?
Yeah, I got them on display over there. There's like, I think, yeah, one of them. It was what the hell was it? It looked like a penguin almost.
I remember it vaguely in my head, but
That thing was a tip over mod. Then Think Vape copied them and made one of their own that also tipped over.
I think every company makes a tip over mod now that I think about it. I think UL had one too.
See, there was another thing that I seen in there. What board is in the Boxer? Mine are all DNA. 4 of them, I've got 5 Boxers. 4 of them are DNA 250Cs, and then my very first one is the original. I think it's the 133. I think that's what it is in that one.
Which one? Someone's asking about that. No, this is a dual 18. The Rebel.
I think he has more of those 350J ones in stock because I know they went on sale. That chip was so good. So good for its time too.
This is actually a Boxer 21700, I think. Right? This is a prototype. This is the DNA chip, but I think it's not the 250C if I'm not mistaken. On this one. Right?
No, that's probably just the 250.
The only thing I don't like about Boxer is that he has so many different types, it gets confusing as hell when you go on there to shop. There's like different chip versions, different battery ones. That's the only thing that was ever so confusing for me.
Well, really, it's only 2 different boards.
Yeah, this is the regular.
Yeah, the old school.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, wait a minute, this one is wait, this don't fit 21700s. They almost fit in. Is this an 18650 one? Wait a minute. Or it's a 2700.
Thank you to the Mark's Beautiful Acorn Peepee for participating in chat tonight. I'm assuming you're German.
Oh yeah.
Could be wrong.
This is a prototype 2700.
That's what my green one is. The very first one.
Yes, this is the 2700 that I have here.
What did he mean by that, Mark? If you don't use me, I'm gonna die. What is that supposed to mean?
His name is Acorn PP.
Mark, look, you get see this one?
That's my penis. Oh wow, that's the SX
550.
550. Yeah,
That's the 550J one.
I hated that fucking. Oh, that I can stand that chip. Ugh.
And that's the triple.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
Yeah.
Love that one. That is great with big atomizers. Ooh.
And the squonk.
It's triple 21, right?
No, triple 18.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I swear this motherfucker was like triple.
It's
Oh yeah, here's the 2700 in blue and 18 in blue.
That blue looks awesome.
Yeah, but these are a little bit faded. This is the old material on these.
Dude, this show is definitely sponsored by Boxer. That's all I'm saying.
hey, we just keep ripping them out one after another.
Oh.
Mark hadn't pulled out. Mark hadn't even used the lipo one.
It's still.
I haven't used mine that much, but when I first got it, I was using it like crazy. But I just kind of flip flop around with them. So
the button is still stiff for me. I'm a bitch, I guess.
You know, he threw it out.
He fixed it. He
You
said
yeah, but you threw it out, didn't you?
No, I got it right here. I wouldn't throw it away.
Oh, he wouldn't throw that away.
You won't throw that one away, will you?
It works. Now, if it stopped working, then definitely. But the button is looser on this one than it was on the one I had. But still, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's still wide.
Yeah. Yes, Tony. I get paid by Boxer. They send me Monopoly money.
Yes.
Boxer pays my trailer rent. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that hardcore funny money.
Yeah.
I forbid you like anything right nowadays.
I haven't talked to the Boxer guy for like Jesus. It's almost a year.
I feel kind of bad because I did, I would talk with Ginger off and on, and I haven't here lately. But
the only time I talk to him is when he sends me money. So
wow, that's you. That's strictly you there, brother. You talk to quite a few people, don't you? Because you got that going on all the time, right?
Yeah, usually when I'm talking to him, you're sending me money. So thank you.
Yeah, he is scared of the lipo. That is correct. Anything lipo, Mark's pretty much scared of.
Yep.
So.
You cannot remove the lipo from the mod. It's not a quick release. You actually have the wires are soldered to the board. I was not about to cut them because I'm not familiar with.
Marvin wants to know how many boxers I have.
I'm gonna guess 12.
Oh, he's got more than that.
I got more than that.
Do you? Holy shit!
I think I have every one that has come out. I know. Dude. I got 2 right there. I have the 2. I got 4 over here. The Squonkers. I got the DNA. I got 2 of the DNA 75C, and I have the 2 Mech Squonkers. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Here comes the drama. I can feel it.
He's got more than Ginger's got.
Yeah. He's got more than I got in stock.
When Ginger runs out, he hits Mike up, says, "Hey, can I get a few of them off of you to sell?"
That's it. I don't have any up here. That's it. I got 21 boxes.
Jesus Christ.
I got every one that's been made. I have. I even got the original. I have the first boxer ever made, a prototype that I have still. The EHE chip. The first one made, and then the first DNA one.
I think I will touch on this now. I've noticed through this chat through the evening, most of it, while the show's actually worked, all I've been seeing is people asking about Joel and what's going on with Joel and what is the issue with Joel. This is all y'all came to find out was what's going on with Joel. Y'all didn't come for the show.
Yeah, it's pretty good though. News.
Plus, the guys are starting there. Are they going live tonight, Dimitri?
Oh, they are. Well,
I think Joel's in chat, so we should probably talk about it, right? Or no?
We don't have time right now.
You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm gonna do? Just because I kind of thought everybody was coming over here just to watch the show, I think I'm gonna pass the torch on this one because a lot of this has got to do with Brian and Joel, but I kind of stepped in. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass the torch off to Brian and let him handle this on the vape team Thursday night.
There ain't no way Brian's gonna talk about this.
I hope he does because I want to hand it off to him. And I guess if we can't get him to take care of it on Thursday, we're definitely
Now,
gonna have
we're
to
going to
make.
talk about the Joel situation definitely on Thursday.
Okay. Well, we'll
Talk
just.
about it.
All right. Well, we do have some business to take care of because you know me, I'm not somebody to overrun on somebody else's show, and I know Phil and Dimitri have got their stuff going. We need to do a quick call to business, so you know what time that is. And unfortunately, we've only got one call of business because I didn't get with the other call of business tonight. I completely forgot, and that just kind of went through my head. So tonight we're just dealing with Brad's business. So I know he's doing the Zeus sub-ohm tank. So of course you got to be a U.S. resident on this one.
Why do you have to be a U.S. resident? It's all about business. I'm confused.
Because that's how we do business sometimes, at least around here anyway. So, Mr. Mike Vapes, can I get a number real fast?
1.
Ocho. Here we go. Uno. Hopefully it goes to a Hispanic person. Charlie. Tell me that shit's not rigged.
This is definitely rigged.
He's been mentioning Charlie's name all fucking night long, and look who wins the giveaway, Charlie.
But you know what? As rigged as that might seem, I don't think Charlie's ever handled any business with me on this channel before.
Yep.
So, congratulations, Charlie. You know what you need to do. Contact me at stvapes72@gmail.com. I need you to send a photocopy of your ID and I'll get you squared up. So that being said, y'all need to jump over there to Phil and Dimitri. They've always got important stuff going on and you can always learn something new. Oh, he just says pivot.
All right, we'll pivot.
All right.
There you go.
Let's do it. I hope a bunch of people didn't jump out.
Number 1. Uno momento is nobody. Number 1 again is Sean Heath. Heath. Heath.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna sit here for just a second to make sure he's not pipping things.
Oh, the
I
candy
see
bar?
him in chat. He just did an X229.
Okay.
Bite into a Heath bar, folks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Sean, you're it. You know who you need to contact. We're gonna wrap this up so we don't keep rolling along. I apologize for the screw up there at first, but hey, shit happens. So, with that being said, we are out of here. We will catch y'all next week, and don't forget Thursday night vape team. So we're definitely go check that out. Y'all have a good one. I'm not transitioning now because I'm afraid I'll screw something up.
Before you leave, you want to tell Sean what he has to do?
Hopefully he was listening, but I will say it again. So, Sean, what you need to do is contact me at stvapes72@gmail.com. I need you to send me a photo ID. Email that over to me, and I will get you squared up.
Yep. And once again, I'd like to apologize. We couldn't get into the Joel situation because we're 5 minutes over.
Yep.
We're going on to somebody else's show. So,
yep. And I don't like to piss anybody off like that. So,
Thursday.
Y'all have a good one. We will catch y'all next week. Later.
Sheboygan.
Mm-hmm.